Let's be honest for a second. When someone says Indian cinema, what do you picture? Shah Rukh Khan, arms wide open in a mustard field? A dance number erupting out of nowhere in Switzerland? A hero jumping off a building in slow motion while the wind flutters his scarf dramatically? Yup, that's Bollywood. And for the most of the world, and even most Indians, that's the definition of Indian cinema. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. When it comes to the Oscars, the most prestigious stage in cinema, Bollywood barely gets an invite. The real stars, the ones flying the Indian flag in LA, are not your Karan Johar productions or 100 crore action feasts. They're quiet, rooted, sometimes grainy looking regional films made on a shoestring budgets with zero PR, no star power, and one borrowed mic. So what happened? Let's discuss the Oscar plot twist no one talks about. Let's rewind to the last 5 years. In 2018, India picked Village Rock Stars, an Assamese film made in just 50 lakhs. Not a single big actor. Some scenes were shot using borrowed cameras. The lead, a local kid who had never even seen a film set before. In 2019, finally, Bollywood entered the chat with Gully Boy. Big names, slick rap, 75 crore budget, it was a great film, but an exception, not the rule. 2020, Jallikattu, a wild, visceral Malayalam film featuring stampeding bulls and an even more stampeding metaphor about masculinity. 2021, Kuzangal, a Tamil film about a drunk father and son walking through a drought-hit village. No background score, just silence and heartbreak. In the 22, The Last Film Show, a Gujarati boy discovers cinema in a town with no theatre. Yes, magical, absolutely. And that's the point. 4 out of 5 India's recent Oscar entries won Bollywood. There were small town, regional films that most of India hadn't even heard of until the West said, "This is genius." So where was Bollywood? Busy. Busy remaking a South Indian blockbuster for the 4th time. Busy casting influencers as leads because they have reach, bro. Busy spending 14 crores on a dance number with no relevance to the story. It's not like Bollywood doesn't make good films. It does, occasionally, but sometimes along the way the focus shifted from storytelling to spectacle, from emotion to explosion, from cinema to Instagram reels. Meanwhile, regional cinema was doing this, casting real people instead of star kids, writing dialogues that don't rhyme or trend on Twitter, shooting in natural light, often with single takes, making you cry without screaming, "Watch me cry." They talk about caste, class, gender, goats, droughts, and dreams, and somehow magically it connects. They aren't films, they're fields. Then came OTT and changed the game. Platforms like Netflix, Prime, and Mubi kicked open the gates. Suddenly, a Tamil film with no background music is being watched in Toronto. A Malayalam thriller is being reviewed by film clubs in Berlin. Americans are tweeting, and now regular folks in India are googling, what is Kuzangal? Is Assamese a real language? Why is this goat so sad? And why am I crying? So this begs the question, who really owns Indian cinema's legacy? Not the 200 crore VFX factory, not the 4th remake of the same love story, not even Bollywood's PR machine. It's the people who shot films with a team of 5 and edited on a laptop, cast non-actors because they looked right, told stories that weren't glamorous but true. A girl in Assam who never touched a camera, a boy in Gujarat discovering light through a film projector, a father and son walking in silence for 89 minutes. That's cinema.
Listen, how big was the crew? I mean, it's you and you said your cousin, right?
That's it.
2 people.
Yes.
And you made a movie.
Yes, I made a movie.
Rima, that's so inspiring. Please, just as a last bit, I need you to give a word of advice to all the people out there who want to make movies and say, but I don't have money, but I don't have this, but I mean, you've done this and it's amazing how you managed this, and here you are with a wonderful film. So what would you tell all those people out there who want to make movies?
Just believe in yourself, and if you think that you can do it, then you can do it, right? And it's the same thing, no pain and no gain. If you really want to achieve it, then you have to go through it. You cannot escape, and hard work. And I'm very happy I'm here because I stayed, I think, true to my vision always. I never compromise, and sometimes I kind of almost 10 days to get one scene. Yeah, so it sometimes so hard work is the only thing. And first you have to believe in your story.
So here's our final take. Bollywood went global, regional cinema went real. If this was a film, this is where the twist happens. Bollywood, for all its noise, missed the plot. Regional cinema, for all its quiet, became the plot. So next time someone says Indian cinema, don't just think of Bandra bungalows and box office collections. Think of Bhubaneswar, Madurai, Kochi. Think of voices that didn't need autotune, stories that didn't need stunt doubles, and films that didn't need fireworks because they're already burned into your soul. So support rooted storytelling. Watch something of the algorithm today, because India's real cinema is growing in the fields, not on a film set.